Hey there, coin enthusiasts, welcome back to my channel Coin Purchaser, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of numismatics. Today, we're unearthing a hidden gem that might just be sitting in your pocket right now, the 1983 Roosevelt dime. Stick around as we explore its rich history, its journey through time, and why it could be worth more than just 10 cents. In 1945, the United States lost a leader who had a profound impact on the nation, President Franklin D. Roosevelt. To honor his legacy, the U.S. Mint introduced the Roosevelt dime in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. Designed by John R. Sinek, the coin features a left-facing portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse and a torch flanked by olive and oak branches on the reverse. This design has remained largely unchanged since its inception. Fast forward to 1983. The U.S. Mint, operating at full capacity, produced over 6 billion dimes that year. Among them, the Denver Mint struck approximately 1.2 billion 1983 Roosevelt dimes. These coins were distributed across the nation, circulating in pockets, registers, and vending machines, becoming a staple of everyday transactions. Let's take a closer look at the 1983 Roosevelt dime. Weighing 2.268 grams and measuring 17.91 millimeters in diameter, it's composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, clad over a pure copper core. The obverse showcases President Roosevelt's profile, while the reverse depicts a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. Now, you might be wondering, what's the value of my 1983 dime? Well, in terms of face value, it's just 10 cents. However, its worth can vary based on its condition and any unique characteristics it might possess. Several factors can influence the value of a 1983 Roosevelt dime. Condition: coins in uncirculated or mint state condition are more valuable than those showing signs of wear. Errors: coins with minting errors, such as doubled dies or off-center strikes, can be worth significantly more. Rarity: while the 1983 is not particularly rare, certain variations or error coins can be scarce and sought after by collectors. Currently, a standard 1983 Roosevelt dime in circulated condition holds its face value of 10 cents. However, if you happen to find one in mint state or with a rare error, it could fetch anywhere from $1 to $50 or more, depending on the specific characteristics and demand among collectors. To determine the value of your 1983 Roosevelt dime, examine the condition, look for any signs of wear or damage. Coins in mint state are more valuable. Identify any errors, check for doubled dies, off-center strikes, or other minting anomalies. Consult a grading guide. Use a reputable coin grading guide to assess your coin's grade. Research the market. Check online auction sites and coin dealers to see what similar coins are selling for. If you believe your 1983 Roosevelt dime has value beyond its face value, consider adding it to your collection or selling it to a reputable dealer. Remember, the numismatic world is vast, and every coin has a story to tell. So, the next time you come across a 1983 Roosevelt dime, take a moment to appreciate its history and potential value. It might just be a small coin, but it carries with it a legacy of American history and craftsmanship. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more coin collecting insights. Until next time, keep collecting and keep discovering. Hidden in plain sight, a coin so common, yet so rich in history. Today, we delve into the story of the 1983 D. Roosevelt dime, a small piece of American heritage that might just be worth more than you think. Introduced in 1946, the Roosevelt dime was designed to honor the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt, following his passing in 1945. The design features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. In 1983, the Denver Mint produced over 1.7 billion dimes, including the 1983 D. Roosevelt dime. These coins were part of a larger effort to meet the growing demand for coinage during the early 1980s. The 1983 D. Roosevelt dime weighs 2.27 grams and has a diameter of 17.9 millimeters. It's composed of a copper-nickel clad, with a cupro-nickel core and a copper-nickel outer layer. Despite its widespread circulation, the 1983 D. Roosevelt dime holds a modest value of 10 cents. However, its historical significance and the sheer volume produced make it a staple in American numismatics. While the 1983 D. Roosevelt dime is not rare, certain factors can influence its collectability. Coins in uncirculated condition or those with unique minting errors can be more valuable to collectors. Currently, a well-preserved 1983 D. Roosevelt dime in uncirculated condition can fetch between $1 and $3. Coins with notable errors or in pristine condition may command higher prices, depending on the market and collector interest. Next time you handle a dime, remember the 1983 D. Roosevelt dime. It's more than just currency. It's a piece of history, a testament to the past, and a reminder that sometimes treasures are closer than we think. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. If you enjoyed this exploration into American coinage, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more fascinating stories from the world of numismatics. Today, we're embarking on a fascinating journey through the history, design, and value of the 1984 D. Roosevelt dime. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual collector, this video will provide you with a comprehensive understanding of this iconic coin. The 1984 D. Roosevelt dime is a 10-cent coin minted in Denver, Colorado. It features the likeness of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, and was designed by John R. Sinek. This coin is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which began in 1946 and continues to the present day. The Roosevelt dime was introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt following his death in 1945. Roosevelt had been instrumental in founding the March of Dimes, an organization dedicated to combating polio. The decision to feature his image on the dime was a tribute to his legacy and contributions to the nation. Portrait: a left-facing bust of Franklin D. Roosevelt. Inscriptions: Liberty. At the top, In God We Trust. To the left, and the year, 1984. To the right, mint mark the letter D. Below Roosevelt's neck, indicating the Denver Mint. Central motif: a torch representing liberty, flanked by an olive branch symbolizing peace and an oak branch representing strength. Inscriptions: United States of America. At the top, E pluribus unum. At the bottom, and one dime, in the center. The 1984 D. Roosevelt dime had a mintage of approximately 704.8 million coins. This high mintage makes it relatively common in circulation, but its value can vary based on condition and specific characteristics. In circulated condition, the 1984 D. Roosevelt dime is typically worth its face value of 10 cents. However, coins in better condition can command higher prices. Coins in uncirculated condition, particularly those graded MS-65 or higher, can be valued at approximately $7 to $32, depending on the grading service and market demand. Coins exhibiting full bands on the reverse, where the horizontal lines on the torch are complete and well-defined, are more desirable among collectors. These coins can fetch higher prices, especially in higher grades. Several factors can influence the collectability and value of the 1984 D. Roosevelt dime. Condition coins in mint or near mint condition are more valuable. Full bands coins with fully struck bands on the torch reverse are more sought after. Natural toning can enhance the aesthetic appeal and value. Error coins. Any significant mint errors can increase a coin's rarity and value. Coin grading is essential in determining a coin's value. The scale ranges from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. MS-60 mint state a coin with no wear but may have contact marks. MS-65 gem uncirculated a coin with no wear and only minimal contact marks. MS-70 perfect uncirculated a flawless coin with no imperfections. To maintain the value of your 1984 D. Roosevelt dime. Storage. Keep coins in acid-free holders or capsules. Handling. Use cotton gloves when handling coins to avoid oils and dirt. Environment. Store coins in a cool, dry place to prevent corrosion. The 1984 D. Roosevelt dime is more than just a 10-cent piece. It's a testament to American history and craftsmanship. Whether you're collecting for investment, historical interest, or personal enjoyment, understanding the intricacies of this coin can enhance your appreciation and collection. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth coin analyses. Feel free to leave any questions or comments below, and we'll be happy to assist you further. Deep dive into the 1987 P. Roosevelt dime, a coin that may appear modest at first glance but holds a rich history and intriguing details that collectors and enthusiasts cherish. In this video, we'll explore its design, historical context, mintage details, and current market value, providing you with a thorough understanding of this iconic piece of American numismatic history. The Roosevelt dime series began in 1946, following the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The U.S. Mint sought to honor his memory by featuring his likeness on the dime, a denomination he had championed during his presidency. The design was created by John R. Sinek, the Mint's chief engraver, and was chosen through a public competition. Over the years, the Roosevelt dime has undergone various changes, including modifications to its composition and design elements. However, the 1987 P. Roosevelt dime remains true to the original concept, featuring Roosevelt's portrait on the obverse and symbolic elements representing liberty, peace, and strength on the reverse. The 1987 P. Roosevelt dime was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P Mint mark. Here's a breakdown of its specifications. Composition: 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel, diameter 17.9 mm, weight 2.27 grams, edge reeded, designer John R. Sinek, mintage 762,709,481 coins. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt. with the inscriptions "Liberty in God We Trust," and the year 1987. The reverse showcases a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength, respectively. Surrounding these elements are the inscriptions: United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and 1 dime. The 1987 P. Roosevelt dime was minted during the presidency of Ronald Reagan. The coin was part of the regular coinage issued for circulation and was widely distributed across the United States. Its composition remained consistent with previous dimes, utilizing a copper-nickel-clad metal. Despite its high mintage, the 1987 P. Roosevelt dime is often found in circulated condition, with wear and tear from years of use. However, well-preserved examples, especially those in uncirculated grades, have become sought after by collectors. As of now, the 1987 P. Roosevelt dime holds a modest value, primarily due to its high mintage and lack of significant errors or variations. Here's an overview of its estimated value based on condition. Circulated condition G4 to VF 2010 cents $0.25 extremely fine EF 40 cents $0.50 about uncirculated negative 50 Australian dollars 75 cents $1.00 uncirculated MS 60 to MS 65 $1.50 $5.00 full bands FB uncirculated MS65 FB $10 $15.00 coins with exceptional characteristics, such as full bands FB, on the reverse torch, can command higher prices among collectors. However, it's important to note that the 1987 P. Roosevelt dime does not feature any major errors or varieties that would significantly increase its value. For collectors, the 1987 P. Roosevelt dime offers an opportunity to acquire a piece of modern American coinage history. While it may not be as rare or valuable as some other coins, its consistent design and widespread availability make it an excellent starting point for new collectors. When collecting these coins, consider factors such as mint mark Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco condition, and any unique features like full bands. Additionally, keeping an eye out for any potential errors or variations can add an element of excitement to your collecting journey. The 1987 P. Roosevelt dime may not be the most valuable coin in terms of monetary worth, but its rich history, consistent design, and role in American currency make it a noteworthy piece for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Whether you're just starting your collection or adding to an existing one, this dime serves as a reminder of the enduring legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt and the artistry of American coinage. Thank you for joining us in exploring the 1987 P. Roosevelt dime. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more in-depth coin reviews and numismatic insights. Happy collecting!